do Brooks and Bryson actually hate each other, or are they just interested in the $40 million player interaction pool? My money's on the PIP points. I don't think that they actually hate each other, but that's what we're going to do in today's video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Jackson. I'm the host of the Golf Balling podcast and YouTube channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Mr. Golf Balling, the link will be in the bio. We're going to talk about why Brooks and Bryson actually don't hate each other one bit. If you listen to our podcast, you'll actually be very aware of this fact that the PGA Tour about 6 or so months ago introduced a new program, a new rewards program, if you will, and it's for $40 million. It's called the Player Interaction Pool, and it's brand new, so no one really knows too much about this. So my guess is that after this season, once the money is rewarded to the players, that's when things are going to start amping up, and things already have been amping up. You've seen a lot of players, more active on Twitter, like Brooks Koepka even, for example. You see guys like Max Homa be very active on Twitter. You see a lot of people starting to do more like charity events, just talking to fans, that whole type of thing. And it's all because of the PIP points. Well, it's not all because of the PIP points, but a large portion of, I'll say specifically for a guy like Brooks Koepka, who already has several majors under his belt, already has a fat check in his bank account. He's got a nice wife. Like, Brooks Koepka is living pretty large. He doesn't really need to do much in order to increase his status and ranking in the PIP points. And what do I mean by that? Brooks Koepka is a very honest individual, so he's going to just speak his mind. And if he gets more money to just speak his mind, that's what he's going to do more often. So that's something we saw this season from him. We saw it more often from guys like Rory McIlroy. They've been way more vocal on their opinion, because recently, in the past, there wasn't really any reward. There was no reason to go against the PGA Tour or anything involving the game of golf. There was just no reason to say anything, because it's not like you're going to gain anything. You're just, if anything, going to lose it. So now you have $40 million. Now, I will say this, because this is a hot take. This is a conspiracy theory, if you will. On the other side, another conspiracy theory is that Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau did hate each other until the Ryder Cup, and now they're friends. Personally, I think that they just never really got to know each other, and I think that you're competing week after week, and you don't even know each other, and maybe one player says something that rubs you the wrong way, something like that. I think that's what happened. I think that Bryson and Brooksy were not huge fans of each other to begin with, and then you had the whole fiasco at the PGA Championship, the US Open. Like, it just kept escalating, and I think a lot of this is just based off of their personalities. I don't think that Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau were seeking each other out. I think that their personalities just happened to clash, and with the new introduction of the PIP points, they're not going to hold back, especially Brooks Koepka. He is not going to hold back. If he's feeling a certain way about Bryson DeChambeau and the media asks him, he's going to give it to you straight up. So there's two sides to this. There's one where it's like, yeah, they actually don't like each other and they're like rebuilding it. Maybe they did rebuild it at the Ryder Cup, or they're at least comfortable in each other's presence now. Or you could look at it, it's all been a stunt. They've always liked each other, and they're just trying to get the PIP points. Personally, I think it's a little bit more tailored towards, I'm sure Bryson or Brooks rubbed one of them the wrong way, and that's what escalated this, and just it slowly kept escalating little by little until it got to this point at the Ryder Cup, and they got to the Ryder Cup and was like, hey, this is so childish. This is stupid, especially for this week. And then you bring up the match 5. Like, let's make a little bit more money out of this. Let's get some more PIP points and sponsorship money from doing the match or another match. So I think a lot of this is a publicity stunt, and I think a lot of this, it's beneficial for golf. All of this is beneficial for golf. If they hate each other, if they don't hate each other, either way you want to spin it, it's beneficial for golf. So for me, Brooks Koepka, Bryson DeChambeau, next season, this won't even be really a thing. I think it'll be something that they go back and laugh on. I would love to be wrong because golf rivalries are exactly what we could use, and I would not turn away another golf rivalry for next season because this year I think we all can agree. I mean, Bryson and Brooksy, that drama, that situation, like whether or not you loved or hated either player, it made the season so much more interesting. And it's crazy because it's actually been going on and it's been going on and it's been going on like the whole season. So I think the match is going to tell us a lot about both of them and where this whole situation is headed. With that being said, it's next month. We'll know sooner rather than later. So let me know your thoughts down below on if Bryson and Brooksy actually hate each other or if it's just a publicity stunt. Once again, you can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Golfballing. That's it for today. Peace.